everyone, it's Abby Lynch, Teen Services Librarian at the Brookfield Library. Just saying hi and checking in and hoping you're all healthy and staying home and safe. We miss having everybody at the library. So in the meantime, while we're closed, I wanted to make sure we stay connected. So in this email, there's a link if you wanted to fill out a Google form for how we could do some virtual programming. I would love your feedback, what platforms would work best for everybody, just so we can make sure that we're really keeping in touch while the library's closed. Also, while the library is closed, I wanted to come at you with some book recommendations. Because hopefully you'll have some time to do some reading. I know it's hard not being able to get into the library and getting your hands on physical copies of books. So all of the books that I'm recommending today are available through the library on Hoopla. Hoopla is an app you can use on a smart device, or you can also use through their website to check out and download ebooks, audiobooks, and comic books. And also they have movies and TV and music as well, but I'm going to be sticking with some book recommendations today. Hoopla is free to use with your library card. If you don't have a library card right now, don't worry, you can still get one even though we're closed. I'll put the link in the email as well. And Hoopla is great because unlike some of our other services, even though it's digital, you do have to be on hold for some items. Hoopla, there's no waiting list, and you can check out up to 7 items per month right now. Normally it's 5, but since we're closed, it's going to be up to 7. And without further ado, I'll get to my book recommendations, I think. The first book I wanted to recommend is, I hate not having the covers for you, but it's Miles Morales by Jason Reynolds, which is, yes, a Spider-Man book, but it's great for Spider-Man fans and also for Jason Reynolds fans. Really anyone who likes a good school story. It's mashed up perfectly with the superhero story. It's really fast-paced. Per Jason Reynolds, I don't know if you can hear the dog. I'm really sorry about that, guys. That's Bowie, and she doesn't like when I talk to the video. But it's Jason Reynolds, so there's a lot of social commentary going on as well as really impeccable writing. It's good for Spider-Man fans, like I said, and regular contemporary school story fans. You want to come up? All right, so this is Bowie. She's going to do the rest of the book talks with me. The other great thing about Miles Morales is if you like the novel, there's also all sorts of Miles Morales comic books available on Hoopla as well. So you could read those when you're done. The second book I want to recommend is Labyrinth Lost by Zoriada, Cordova. Oh my gosh, Bowie. No, not on the table. So that looks like that. It's on Hoopla as an ebook. It was a Nutmeg nominee, I think 2 years ago. And it's great. It's about Alex, who is a Bruja, the most powerful witch in a generation, but she hates magic. So on her death day, she's going to perform a spell so that she won't have magic anymore. But then it backfires and it causes all her family to disappear. So then she has to go on this mission with this mysterious witch to get her family back together. And it's really page turning, and the storytelling's really innovative, and all the descriptions are really great. It's great if you like magic stories, if you like kind of a quest. It's a great quest book. So that's Labyrinth Lost. The next book is The Thousandth Floor, which I have a hard time saying. I love the covers of these physical books. And that's why I tried the audiobook on Hoopla. The ebook and the audiobook are both available. And it's like Gossip Girl, but make it the future. And the year is 2018, and it takes place with all these different characters living in one huge 1,000-floor skyscraper in New York City. And it's kind of divided by class. So the really rich folks are up at the top, living in these high-tech penthouses, and towards the bottom of the tower, it's the poorer families who are doing all the work to keep the tower going. So it's got something for sci-fi people. It's got something for dystopian people. It's also got something for people who just like really juicy gossip, which who doesn't? So lots of drama. That's a good one. And the whole series is available in some format or other on Hoopla. So that's 3 books if you're interested. The next one, I'm going to hold up my physical copy of, even though I'm recommending it because it's an ebook and an audiobook on Hoopla. And that's American Street by Ibby Zoboi. I'm just going to take a brag for a second because I'm holding up my signed copy. Obviously, your Hoopla copies are still good. And that follows this Fabiola, who is a teenager who is moving to America with her mom from Haiti. But when they get to the States, her mom's detained by immigration. And so it's all about her having to navigate this new life with her new cousins in a new country in Detroit and not having her mom there and how she deals with everything and kind of her life going forward. The writing is beautiful. This is one of those ones where you're turning the page and like crying at the same time because it's just so emotional and beautiful. It's a really good book, and I really love Ibby Zoboi, so definitely check that one out. And last but not least, I wanted to recommend a graphic novel, and the comic that I picked is Cosmoknights by Hanna Templar, and you guys, it's so good. It's set in space. Pan works at her dad's body shop and sneaks around with her friend Tara. Tara happens to be a princess, and then one day, Pan has to help Tara escape from the planet because they live in this system where the princesses are kind of put up for auction, not auction, but like they're competed over with these big jousts and big like Iron Man suits. And Tara doesn't want any part of it, so Pan helps her escape, and then years later, this sort of system of these gladiators comes back into her life when 2 of the gladiators from off the world show up at her door needing help. It's really, really beautiful. It's a kick-butt, action-packed comic, but then you get panels like with just like the best colors. It's not going to show on the video well, but the colors are just incredible. The artwork is incredible. So definitely check out Cosmoknights by Hanna Templar. All right, you guys, I miss you so much, and I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to getting in touch with you soon about some programs, and I'll keep the book recommendations going. Take care. Have a good day.